What's up, everyone? I am Jamie with threelittlegoats.com. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. This is definitely not my normal intros, and if you've been around for a while, welcome back. I'm glad to see you as always. Now, if you've been around for a while, you know I didn't put out a soap video last week, and that was simply because I had minor jaw surgery. And while I had the intentions of doing my intros and outros last week before surgery, I forgot that the kids had half days all last week, plus student conferences, plus pre-op appointments, and having to go to Seattle, which is anywhere from a 1-hour drive to a 5-day drive, depending on traffic. So I got absolutely nothing done that I wanted to get done last week, but I didn't want to put off this video any longer, and I'm still sore, so I didn't want to have to pull out all my equipment for the intro, but this is the intro you guys are going to get. I'm sorry, I look horrible. I sound horrible. It is what it is. But you get to see some soap making. Today we're doing a tea inspired, because if you've been around for a while, you'll know I am a sucker for sweet tea. I miss sweet tea so bad. I have yet to find a place here in the Pacific Northwest that has good quality sweet tea. So I figured if I can't find it here, I'll make my own sweet tea, of course. But I'll also make it in the form of a soap. So today we are going to make some sweet tea and lemon soap, and I hope you guys enjoy. Okay guys, so I'm doing things a little bit backwards today because I measured out a whole bunch of oil and a whole bunch of lye solution beforehand to make different batches. Fun fact, I make a whole bunch of videos on one day, in case you didn't know, and I really don't want to soap in this big huge container, so I'm going to actually add my oil to my lye. Actually, no, that sounds like a bad idea. I am going to mix it in here and then probably transfer it over here and give it a mix too. So, first things first. Oh, this makes me nervous. Okay, add in Carolyn clay. I'm going to add in goat milk powder. Running low and sad. Thankfully, I did find a farmer's market where a lady sells her goat milk. Not for human consumption. Just saying. But, you know, once you get it home, it's all on you. So, alright, I'm going to give this a quick mix real quick. Just get the powders incorporated. And then we're gonna have at it. So, now I'm gonna just mix that in. And then I'm going to transfer it back over. Because that's how I'm rolling today. Alright, so now that I've got those two things mixed in, I'm going to just bring this to a light trace. Discombobulate it a little bit. I am going to be using afternoon tea from Nurture Soap for this batch, and because it smells like kind of a lemony tea, I'm going to be using New Tone Yellow from Crafter's Choice and emerald green with just a tiny bit of black night mica, just to darken it up just a little bit, because I didn't have quite the green color that I wanted. And I'm going to actually just mix the micas with this fragrance. And it says no acceleration, no discoloration, so I'm taking your word, Nurture Soap. Oh, it smells so good. I know we're in fall, but I'm still in denial about it, because all it does is rain here in the fall. It rains a lot. Alright, let's get this out of the way, because we're starting to thicken up, folks. That's how beer soap works. Again, I'm making beer soap. If you don't know what beer soap is, you don't know how to make it, you want to learn how to make it, I have a linked video on step-by-step on how to make it. And if you don't want to make beer soap, you can always just make regular lye water solution. No biggie. And again, they all ask me why I don't put my recipes down in the description box, because not everybody has the same oils and butters that I use. I don't want you to feel like you have to go out and buy a bunch of different oils and butters. I have a video that shows you how to use the soap calculator. Look in your pantry, see what kind of oils you have to make your first batch of soap. If you want to just make straight olive oil and coconut soap, hey, it's a great practice soap and it's a really nice soap. You don't need to go and buy all this fancy stuff, you know? So that's why I don't put my recipes down, just because I don't want you guys to feel obligated. It's not that it's like so secretive. I do sometimes put recipes that I've used on my website. I have some on there right now if you wanted to check them out on 3littlegoats.com. They're great starter recipes. So there's always that as well. But like I said, go check out your pantry. Go to the grocery store, buy some cheap oils, and start your first batch of soap. It doesn't have to be perfect. Chances are, if it's your first batch of soap, it's not going to be perfect. It's just the nature of the beast. It's soap. I can soap one day and everything goes completely right, and the next day I can soap and completely mess up my recipe because I wasn't paying attention to when I was reading it, and then I had to triple the batch. But no one's talking about that right now. Nope, I'd never do that. But mistakes happen, and it's all a learning process. I mean, I've been making soap for 7, 8 years now. I don't even know. And I still come across issues. It's a gamble. You never know. Let me clean up some of that goop that I spilled earlier. And then what are we going to do today? What do we want to do? You know what? I'm feeling adventurous. This is a good consistency. Yep. Let's see if I can do this without knocking my tripod over. Switch sides. All right. So now I'm just going to forget where I put my, there it is. Take my rubbing alcohol and I'm going to give this a good stir to the top. This week, all the soaps that I'm making for the month, I'm actually going to be oven processing them. If you haven't watched my previous videos this week, you would know that, or previous videos this month. I am oven processing them. If you don't know what oven processing is, I have a whole video dedicated to cold process, oven process soap. If you want to check that out, you are more than welcome to. It will be linked down in the description as well as in the top corner. And if you don't want to check it out, you don't have to. Yes, I am cleaning up soap without my gloves on because I made a huge mess and I'm starting to feel a little overwhelmed. So I'm going to oven process these, and when they are ready to cut, I will bring you along for the cutting process. Alright, y'all, so we are cutting this beautiful bar of soap today. I'm so excited to see how it turned out inside. Again, I had some soda ash issues on this bar. If you watch my last video, you'll know I had some on that one too. It's weird. I never had soda ash issues in North Carolina, and so I'm wondering if I need to kind of just adjust some things to the Pacific Northwest weather, since it is a lot more rainy here, I guess you could say. Like right now it's like 90 degrees and sunny in North Carolina, and today it is 50 degrees and raining here in Washington. So I'm not bitter or anything, but I think I'm going to have to make some adjustments and play with my recipe a little bit. But soda ash isn't the end all be all. I'm just going to plane this up when I finish cutting the bars. That way it gets rid of any of the extra soda ash, and I'll just keep an eye on it for the next few weeks. So let's get chopping. Like I said, this soap, I oven processed it, so it may be a little, yep, a little hard. Come on! Oh, to cut. Whew. Yeah, that is what it turned out to be. It's going to darken up just a little bit. I think it turned out really pretty. Oh, and you can really smell the lemony tea flavor. Oh, it smells so good. Now I want some hot lemon tea, probably because I think I'm getting sick, but oh, it smells so good. But I digress. Oh. So that is the lemon herbal tea soap, I think I'm going to call it. I don't know. I haven't decided what I'm going to call it yet. We will see. If you have a suggestion, leave it down in the comments below. And let's cut to the outro.